All right guys, so we are back. It's been a long time since I've been able to record anything. Pacific Northwest, where I live, has been just awful lately. If it hasn't been over 110 or 105 degrees every day for almost a month, Oregon is on fire right now. I can't remember the amount of fires that are going over there. But what's happening is all the smoke from Oregon has been blowing our way, and our air quality index has just been awful. Supposed to go camping a couple weeks ago, had to cancel that. Last weekend we ended up actually going camping, but moved where we were going to go camping to a different place because the air quality was better. Where we originally planned, air quality was terrible, like over 150. So we haven't done much on the lawn because the air has been so terrible. You can't be outside for like longer than 20 minutes. So I really haven't been able to do much this summer on the lawn, and it's been killing me. And as you can see behind me, the lawn does not look good. All right, we got weeds everywhere. My neighbor's lawn, I came back from California a couple weeks back, about a month ago or so, and his lawn is just covered. I mean, there's crabgrass everywhere, spurge everywhere. We are going to take care of it though. We're gonna get to it, all right? If your lawn is full of crabgrass, I got a product, got a brand new product that you guys can be able to go ahead and grab on Amazon, all right? You mix this with some surfactant, and it's gonna work like a charm, right? So we're gonna break it out right now. Go ahead and get it on this lawn tonight because temperatures are finally cooled down. We're gonna see how it works, all right? So let me go ahead and get this mix out. All right, guys, so what you're gonna see is 4 products. I'm gonna use 4 products today. What you really only need is 2. I'm gonna show you the first 2 right off the bat, the only 2 that you're gonna need. The other 2 are entirely optional, and if you wanna grab them. I will link everything down in the description of the video so you guys can go ahead and snag it if you want it. Again, you only need the first 2, but the other 2, the full 4 is optional. Really kind of helps the product go though. All right, so the first thing you're gonna need is a surfactant, a non-ionic surfactant. You can also use methylated seed oil. That'll also work for you, but I'm going to be using just a surfactant today because that is what I have on hand. I'm not gonna go ahead and buy something else extra. So a methylated seed oil or surfactant is what you're gonna need for this mix. The other product that we're gonna be using is Liquid Harvest's Pro Crabgrass and Grassy Weed Killer. This is gonna be awesome. It's basically quinclorac, just easier for you guys to use and go ahead and grab. So we're gonna be using this. It's gonna be 1.45 ounces per 1,000 square feet. We're gonna be putting this down inside of our tank. So we're just gonna do a nice 1 gallon mix, 1.45 ounces, mixed with a little bit of surfactant, and you'll be good to go. Those are the 2 things that you need. Now, if you really want to kick this up a notch, and like how I like to do it, is I throw a little bit of nitrogen in. So we're gonna use some of Turf Titan's Lawn Commander, give it some nitrogen. What the nitrogen does is it kind of tricks the weed into growing more. And by growing more, it absorbs more of the weed killer. So by grabbing more of the weed killer, it makes it a more effective kill. So I like to put a little bit of nitrogen into my tank with my weed killers. All right, so we're gonna put some of that in. And then my last item is I'm gonna use some of our blue laser, also from Liquid Harvest. I'll go ahead and link this down. Again, this just helps know what, helps me know where I've already sprayed and where I haven't sprayed. So we're gonna be putting some of this into the tank as well. So first things first, we're gonna fill up the tank halfway with some water, and then we'll go ahead and get everything inside, and then we'll fill it up again with the rest of the water. So let's go ahead and fill it up real quick. Okay, so the first thing that's gonna go into our mix is the weed killer. Again, 1.45 fluid ounces per 1,000 square feet per gallon of water. So when you got 1,000 square feet, 1 gallon of water, 1.45 fluid ounces. So I do love with the new bottles, they've added in the measuring. Makes it really simple and easy to go ahead and get the measurements that you need. 1.45 fluid ounces just gonna be underneath the, obviously, 1.5 mark. So go ahead and get that done. And a little bit less. Yeah, that sounds about good. So then we'll go ahead and just open her up. Really easy to pour out. Boom, easy measuring. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead, agitate this a little bit, get her all worked up. Okay, good there. We're dropping our surfactant. I don't care to measure my surfactant. I think it's like 2 tablespoons or whatever. I just give it a nice little amount there. That's good to go. And then we're gonna throw in a little bit of Lawn Commander. Again, no measurement needed for this. This is really just to kind of trick the plant a little bit. You want to just give it a little bit of nitrogen. So I'd like to give it just a little bit there. Again, no measurements needed for that. And then the last thing we're gonna put in here is our blue laser. Again, no measurement needed for blue laser. You just give it a nice little pour in, and you're good to go. And this stuff will spill everywhere. I've never been able to pour it without it spilling up on me I do want to mention, and I completely forgot when I poured this, so shame on me. Come at me in the comments. Make sure you guys are doing your PPE. I forgot to wear my gloves when I poured it in here. It's fine. Honestly, we're gonna make sure that we wear it when we're spraying. My bad for not wearing it when I poured it into the actual tank. Gloves, coveralls, make sure you're well covered. So I'm gonna run inside real quick, grab a long sleeve, make sure that I'm well covered, grab a mask too, just put something on. But we're gonna go ahead, fill this with the remaining amount of water, and then go ahead and get this thing on the lawn. So I will be right back. Make sure everything is nice and, together. All right, we'll flip our switch on there and get ready to start pumping. So easy to put together, easy to use, and we're gonna see how quickly this starts killing everything. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna spot spray all of our weeds, and then we'll check back in, see how long it takes to kill everything. All right, let's jump into it. You guys can see here on my neighbor's lawn, I'm just doing a full, basically blanket spray because it is so covered with weeds. There's really just no way around it. Unfortunately, his lawn just got devoured by weeds while I was gone. We weren't able to do a pre-emergent this year because we had just redid this lawn not too long ago, and we did an overseed in the spring. So hey, it is what it is. All right guys, and there it is. So this product is rain fast in about 6 hours, so you should be good to go as long as you have rain coming in the forecast. You don't want to mow 3 days before or 3 days after because you want there to be plenty of leaf for the herbicide to soak into. Other than that, we're gonna let it sit for a couple days. We'll come back when everything's nice and dead, kind of assess the damage, and then go ahead and see what we're gonna do after that. But let's go ahead and see how long this thing takes to go ahead and kill off, and I will see you guys when we're done. All right.
2 weeks later.
Okay guys, so we are about a couple weeks, actually no, about 2 weeks from when we sprayed down the Crabgrass Killer, and let me show you guys what it looks like now. All right, ready for it? You guys ready for it? I'm ready for it. You ready for it? That is dead. Look at all that crabgrass just toasty and dead. That stuff works really well, 14 days, less than 14 days. Look at all this, all right? We have a mess on our hands, that's fine. We can clean this up, but that stuff works well. Listen, if you guys got crabgrass, go get yourself some of this. I'm gonna link it down below. Get yourself some, put it down on this stuff, kill it, get rid of it, and you guys are good to go, all right? 14 days Liquid Harvest Crabgrass Killer. I absolutely love it. It works really, really well. So I'll go ahead and link it down below. If you guys wanna grab some, go ahead and get it. As always, guys, that's all I got for you today. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button. Go out there and make it a great day. I'm gonna see you guys on the next one.